We'll start this morning with some big breaking news.
President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump made headlines once again as they joined members of the British royal family and United Kingdom Prime Minister Keir Starmer for a spectacular Red Arrows flypast over central London. The event, which blended political gravitas with pageantry and aerial brilliance, drew significant international attention as it symbolized a continued alignment between the United States and the United Kingdom despite a turbulent global landscape. The Red Arrows, the Royal Air Force's renowned aerobatic display team, performed an extraordinary show of precision flying that left the gathered crowd in awe and painted the skies in red, white, and blue, a fitting homage to the shared colors of both nations' flags. The gathering itself was a powerful display of diplomatic theater. Trump and Melania, arriving with the characteristic flair that has defined much of their public life, stood alongside King Charles III, Queen Camilla, and other senior royals. Prime Minister Keir Starmer, who has been shaping Britain's domestic and foreign policy since assuming office in July 2024, was also in attendance, using the occasion to reinforce the importance of the so-called special relationship. The visuals of the leaders and dignitaries watching the flypast together served as a symbolic reminder that despite shifting global alliances, the ties between London and Washington remain enduring and deeply embedded in shared history, values, and strategic interests. The flypast began with the roar of engines reverberating across the skies, silencing the chattering crowds below. The Red Arrows executed an intricate series of maneuvers, including diamond formations, close flybys, and signature-colored smoke trails that dazzled spectators and created a moment of sheer national pride. For Trump, who has always displayed an affinity for military showcases, the event seemed tailor-made, combining the spectacle of strength with ceremonial tradition. Melania, known for her understated elegance, was seen engaging warmly with Queen Camilla, and the images of the two First Ladies standing together were widely circulated across social media, drawing admiration for their poise and sense of style. This joint appearance also carried a strong undercurrent of political significance. For Trump, who has consistently emphasized the importance of America's allies during his second presidency, the event reinforced his administration's commitment to maintaining close transatlantic relations. For Starmer, it was an opportunity to highlight the UK's global relevance at a time when Britain has been grappling with its role in the post-Brexit world order. The Red Arrows flypast thus became more than a ceremonial display, it transformed into a platform where messages of unity, resilience, and partnership were projected on an international stage. Observers noted the genuine cordiality between Trump and Starmer during the event. While their political philosophies differ in certain respects, both leaders presented a united front, exchanging handshakes and light conversation as they watched the aircraft soar overhead. Their interactions suggested a willingness to set aside political divergences in favor of reinforcing diplomatic strength. This was particularly significant given the global backdrop. Ongoing conflicts, economic uncertainty, and shifting power dynamics had raised questions about the durability of Western alliances. The flypast offered a carefully curated image of solidarity that sought to dispel any doubts. The presence of the royal family further amplified the occasion's sense of grandeur. King Charles, who has consistently emphasized themes of continuity and heritage in his reign, appeared visibly pleased as the Red Arrows streaked across the sky. His presence alongside world leaders lent the event a blend of historical resonance and modern diplomacy. The symbolism was not lost on commentators, who highlighted how the monarchy often functions as a bridge between tradition and contemporary statecraft. The inclusion of the royals also ensured that the event carried not only political weight but also cultural and emotional significance for the British public. For Trump, whose international engagements often generate headlines for both his charisma and controversy, the event was largely free of friction. Media coverage described him as engaged, respectful, and visibly impressed by the Red Arrow's performance. His praise for the pilots, calling them remarkable professionals who embody the spirit of excellence, resonated with both American and British audiences. Melania's composed presence complemented her husband's enthusiasm, with several commentators noting how she continues to embody the image of quiet strength and grace in public appearances. The Red Arrows themselves remain one of the UK's most beloved national treasures, and their inclusion in this high-profile diplomatic event underscored their role as ambassadors of British skill, precision, and teamwork. Their aerial artistry has long been used to project soft power, and on this occasion, it effectively framed the alliance between the United States and the United Kingdom as not merely strategic, but also cultural and aspirational. The colored trails of red, white, and blue were interpreted by many as a visual metaphor for unity, blending the two nations' identities into a shared narrative of resilience and pride. As the event concluded, applause from the gathered dignitaries and cheers from the crowds rippled through the air. Photographs captured Trump and Starmer in conversation with King Charles, Melania sharing a smile with Queen Camilla, and the backdrop of the smoke-painted skies lingering as a powerful reminder of the day. Analysts noted that beyond the immediate spectacle, the symbolism of this moment would likely echo in future discussions about transatlantic cooperation, with challenges ranging from climate change to global security demanding collective action. The imagery of leaders standing shoulder to shoulder beneath a sky adorned with national colors carried undeniable weight. In the days that followed, global media outlets replayed the footage, with commentators debating the deeper meaning of the event. For some, it was a simple display of tradition and beauty, an expression of national pride meant to entertain and inspire. For others, it was a deliberate act of political theater designed to reassure allies and citizens alike that unity remains a guiding principle even in turbulent times. Either way, the sight of President Trump, First Lady Melania, Prime Minister Starmer, and the British royals united in admiration of the Red Arrows left a lasting impression that transcended borders. Ultimately, the event was both a celebration and a statement. The Flypast offered a moment where politics, tradition, and spectacle converged, capturing the imagination of those who witnessed it. For Trump and Melania, it was an opportunity to reaffirm America's bond with one of its oldest allies. For Starmer, it was a chance to showcase Britain's global role in partnership with Washington. And for the royal family, it was a reaffirmation of continuity and shared history. Above all, it was a reminder that amidst the noise of politics and the turbulence of global affairs, there are still moments of unity, pride, and hope that can soar as high as the Red Arrows themselves.